Hey everyone, thanks so much for joining me here on Crafting with Emily. I am Emily. My goal here on this channel is always to create a warm and welcoming experience and space for you. Today I am doing an unboxing video. So I have some items from Distracted by Diamonds and Patty Wax. I have one diamond painting to open for you, and then I also got a few other little items from them that I want to show you. If you have joined me here before and you're wondering why things look a little bit different, I usually am sitting at my little folding crafting table that I put in my living room. There's a lot of stuff on that right now, and so clearing off my dining table was a lot easier than cleaning off my craft table so that I could do this. So that is why you are looking at my living room a little bit differently than you normally would. So let me show you a few of the little things that I got. So if you are not familiar, Patty Wax is the store on Etsy. So the Patty Wax side sells cover minders and diamond painting enhancement drills and Patty Wax, which is their like very famous wax. They also have like super sticky wax, very like famous like cult classic in the diamond painting community. And then Distracted by Diamonds is their diamond painting kit line. So from the Patty Wax section, I have some enhancement drills. This is something that I was really afraid of doing, like enhancing my own kits. Or making enhancements on my own, or at all, really. Something that I've been very afraid of. But I made a purchase 2 weeks ago, I guess, or like made an order a few weeks ago for some enhancement drills. And then as soon as I made that first order, I was like, well, you know, if I'm going to do it for this one, I should probably make some plans to do it for this one. Anyway, so since I was already making the order for Patty Wax, I got some of they have crystal dazzlers, and then I also got a number of their AV drills as well. And then I got some I'm not going to open the whole bag for you guys. I am so sorry, but I also got some other beautiful crystals that they have back here. So the crystal, well, maybe no, sorry, it's heat sealed on one end. But you'll see, you're seeing a lot of silver glitter because crystal drills are silver on the bottom, and then they are like a translucent color on top. But the silver on the bottom is so that your canvas doesn't show through. So that's why you're seeing so much silver sparkling back at you, but I also have lots of ABs. So I have this big sandwich of special drills. I also got this cover minder. This is what did they call it? It was the Boho Woodland Squirrel. I have plenty of cover minders. I don't know, you know when you see something and you're like, that's mine. Like I don't have any specific reason that I need that, but that's mine now. So this squirrel with the flower in her hair, like lovingly holding an acorn, I was like, I need that immediately. So I also have this cute little squirrel cover minder. She's so cute. The last time I made a purchase on Patty Wax or from their store, I ordered some Patty Wax, and they sent me a sample of their super sticky Patty Wax, which is, I think, they're probably their most popular formula. I think it is, and I really love it. I use other waxes as well, but I really love that sample, especially in the summer. I live in South Carolina, very humid, but with the AC cranking inside, it can be kind of dry inside. There's a lot going on. So I ordered some more super sticky wax. They put them, they have larger containers as well, but they put them in these cute little, this one comes in a cute little, like a cupcake pastry thing. So cute. They have like a mermaid one. They have like larger tins as well. I'm a sucker for, I have celiac disease, so I can't eat gluten, and I generally avoid anything that has wheat. So if something comes in like a baked good variety, I always pick it. And at first it was just kind of an ironic thing. I'm like, haha, do you get it? It's because it's a pastry. And then I started doing it just because I missed baked goods. And now I don't know which it is, but like at some point I thought it would stop being funny and ironic to me, but it hasn't. I still get everything in like a baked good. So there was like, do you want a mermaid or do you want a pastry? And I was like, I'll take the pastry. It's still funny to me. Okay, last but not least, I'm so excited for this. This is our diamond painting. This is one of their Halloween babies. This is the little witch. She's 42 by 42 centimeters. We're going to open her up together. I'm going to change your viewpoint so you're looking down at my table. Since we're at my dining room table, you're going to be staring at my pineapple tablecloth. I don't think that's going to change your viewing experience, but if it does, I guess you can let me know in the comment section. But I'm so excited to open her up. This, I have, actually my other Distracted by Diamonds painting is right behind us. This is Violet Chachki. She did not have any special drills, but our Halloween baby here has several mica dust drills, so I'm super excited to see those. So let's dig in. Okay, here she is. This is maybe a better view of her little thumbnail. Sorry, the light is not great for us. So I picked her partly because of all the colors in her little dandelion. We'll see those a little bit closer. All I've done so far is help myself a little bit by taking some of the plastic there so that I could get into this without struggling too much on camera. So right now, as of this moment, they have 2 of the Halloween babies available. So they sent us some washi tape. This is their Distracted by Diamonds branded washi tape. I love that. So they have 2 of the Halloween babies available. They have a little ghost who was just as cute. And then a little witch. Okay, where is the end to this? I worked today and I had packages when I got home. I don't usually film on a weekday, and this is why, because I don't know what's going on. All right. We have our branding at the top, Distracted by Diamonds. I'm just going to unroll her this way. She is a petite 42 by 42 centimeters. Oh my gosh. Look how cute. Oh, what's that? Oh, it's a toolkit. Oh my goodness. I'm going to zoom you guys out just a little bit so you see the whole picture. I thought I had you far enough up, but apparently not. Look how cute she is. Okay, so something I want to point out is that, whoops, let me do this real quick. Let me just give her a little roll. She's not bad at all for having been in that box for who knows how long. Look how cute she is. Okay, so something I want to point out is that sometimes when you get a diamond painting and you open it up, it looks gorgeous right out of the box, and she does look really cute, but she does have a little bit of what people will sometimes describe as a photo negative effect, because there's a lot of white space in between the color here, because that's where you're going to put your diamonds at. So this is going to be hard to get you guys up close, but let me see if I can do this correctly. Maybe without the glare. Sorry, hang on just a second. Yeah, so you can sort of see all of these. I assume this is 310 or black drills where her hat will be. So all of this is sort of a white or gray arrow. And then we've got all this 10 here, this pink background. So this is going to be a slightly different color. It's going to look a little bit different. This is what's giving you essentially that photo negative effect, where she looks a little bit, the colors seem a little bit inside out. This is a kit that when you put drills down, you get a really stunning effect before and after. Even though she's so cute now, and you can definitely see the vision. So we have a schematic on both sides. We've got 48 colors here. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, what they're calling ZG drills, which I assume are going to be their mica dust drills. Like I mentioned earlier, this is going to be my first Distracted by Diamonds kit with a mica dust drill. So she does look kind of funny with the pineapple tablecloth behind her. I'm so sorry, little witch. Oh, it's called Witch's Wishes. That makes sense because it's a dandelion. Look how cute she is. She's blowing out her dandelion. I love her so much. Okay, I'm going to zoom you guys right back in. Hang tight. Okay. She's so cute. So I think the Halloween babies are, I don't know if they're commissioned, but I think the original artist is Anne-Laure Gopi, who also does, she does a lot of work for them, I believe. We have we have Distracted by Diamonds mission here, and then their sticker sheet. Very helpful. Here are their drills. They come, if you work out of the zip top bags, then they're kitted up for you. If you don't work out of the zip top bags, I still think these are a lot easier to transfer them from zip top bags into other storage containers. So I prefer this, even though I'm gonna move these into my art dot or something else, some other type of container. All right, let me open these up. It's gonna be a little bit crinkly, but let me get these open and we'll take a look and see if we can see this sparkle on some of these drills. I still can't find the opening. There we go. Now that it's open, try not to launch them into outer space. Okay. So these are in order, and they're in sort of serial number and DMC code order. So our ZG drill should be at the back here. 1, 2, 2, 3. Whoa. 4, 5. Is that all of them? Yes. Okay. Oh. Okay. You can. I did not do a good job of this. I should have mentioned at the beginning, but my unboxings are pretty informal. Oh my gosh. My unboxings are pretty informal. So if there's something specific that you'd like to see about a kit, please let me know. Or maybe someone else has done a better job than me, and you can go find theirs. That'd be good. Here we go. But here's sort of the color story. You can get a good idea since we do have quite a few colors here for a 42 by 42 centimeter kit, but you get a great idea of the color story looking at the drills when they're bagged up like this. We have our mica dust drills here. It's going to be maybe not with, excuse me. Oh, that didn't help at all. Maybe, I don't know if I'm going to get this one to show up on camera. Some of these aren't going to show up very well. So this one is a mica dust of a 5200. 5200 is essentially white, or it is white, I guess. So we just have a fine shimmer coating on these. Maybe you can tell. Let's see about this next one. Our next one is 3841. This is potentially my favorite color in the whole world all of a sudden. I feel like every time I do this, every time I unbox a kit like this, I go, oh, that's my new favorite color. I didn't know it existed, but now it's my favorite color. This one I think is going to be easier to see. This is a 799. So very dark gray, almost black, but we have a very nice sort of silvery mica shimmer on top. And that one's standing out a little bit better than the others. A little easier to see on that one. And then the same here for our purple. Oh, sorry. This is the DMC code for this one is 550. So on these darker colors, I think they're going to show up on camera a little bit better. I do want to point out that these lighter colors are beautiful in person. I'm just not getting them to show up on camera very well because the shimmer is kind of delicate. But you can see here again, we've got this beautiful 550 purple with that beautiful light shimmer on top. And then another dark color, this gorgeous 939, which I believe is typically a navy blue that's almost black. And again, you can see we've got that beautiful light mica shimmer on top. It's giving us, one might say, a ghostly hue. Oh, I cracked myself up. All right. So looking at our sheet here, this is a sticker sheet. So you're able to use these to label your kit, your containers with, or your baggies, if that's how you're going to do it. We have a nice diverse set of symbols here, so you're not gonna be confused between the symbols. I really like that. Let's see if we can find some of our special drills here at the end, and you're pretty far away from our list, so let me pull those up for you. That was not being very helpful. We'll start with our ZG550. That's going to be that beautiful purple we were looking at a moment ago. And the symbol for that is a little umbrella, which is really cute. So our little umbrella shows up in a couple of spots. Let me move these out of the way for you guys. All right. Our little umbrella is showing up. We've got a few here. We got these little purple, they're like, I was going to say they're magical motes or something. They're dandelion seeds floating by here. So we've got our little dandelion seeds. So we've got maybe one here. We've got a couple here. Here. We've got a few as we go up towards the dandelion. We've got a couple here. And then here inside the dandelion, we have a few more. And then in her eyes, you can see she has these big cartoon sparkle eyes. So in her eyes, she has a lot of those big purple umbrellas. I'm sure that's not all of them, but let's see where our next one is. The next one is 939. So that dark navy blue, almost black. And that would be the next symbol if you are born after the year 2000, or fast forward if you were born before the year 2000. And it looks like that's going to be around the edge of her cloak. I see it here, going up through here. So I think this is sort of accenting maybe the folds in her cloak, so that you get maybe a little bit of, oh, you can't see my finger, and along the bottom here, so you get some depth in the folds of her cloak. What about up here? Yeah, we've got a few here. Yeah, I think this is going to be throughout. And I was correct earlier, the arrow, that's just an arrow, not the fast forward button, is going to be 310. So this shimmer 939 is going to be a nice subtle, it's going to give you some depth as you look ahead. Wow, it's going to give you some visual depth to her cloak and to her hat as you're moving around. Up next is the 799, which looks like a very dark gray to me. Sort of pewter. Oh, that says 3799. Wow, having a hard time. And that is another arrow here. I'm not even going to try to describe that right now. The curvy arrow. And again, we've got that sort of around the edges here. Sort of the spots you'd expect. We've got it in the dandelion, sort of around the edges of her cloak. Again, we're giving some depth to the edges of her cloak so that she shimmers around the edges. That's so smart and cool. I really love this. Yeah, and up here where sort of her bangs are in the photo, we've got some swoops of this shimmer here. This is adorable. And then here, as the brim of her hat changes. So we're using this again to give some depth and texture to her outfit. That's really smart because I think sometimes you might look at this picture and with all of this black, I think someone like myself who's not artistically inclined would expect or would naturally kind of lose some of that if I were trying to copy it. But to have these different shimmers and variations of black and blue and gray to give you some texture makes a big difference. And I think it's going to come out really beautifully here. Okay, this light blue shimmer, it's going to be that still don't think I'm making come out, but maybe. It's going to be my new favorite color, 3841. This is Y, and it shows up here as little spots in our dandelion. We've got it here in these little errant dandelion seeds that are floating away. And then, do I see it anywhere else? No, this is going to be mostly in the dandelion puff and then in our dandelion seeds that are getting away here. And then last but not least, we have our little bit of mica 5200. And this is the little triangle or delta symbol. And as you might expect, here we have it in the, oh, I was thinking that's the stem. So this little trail here is actually, I think, sort of the cuff of her cloak. So we've got some shimmer in the cuff of her cloak here. And then we have looks like the rest of it's going to be in the puff of the dandelion. Anywhere else? I think that's going to be all of it. As far as I can tell, with my tired after work eyeballs. I've got a little bit right here, but I think that's more cloak. See, I think that's the other side of her sleeve. Or maybe her other sleeve. Anyway, there's all our special drills. I'm thrilled with this. I think this is going to turn out so cute. I can't wait to kit this up. I have lots of Halloween kits, so that means I can start as soon as I want, right? I didn't even point out, we also have these two adorable jack-o'-lanterns on the side. I was just very excited about the little witch herself and her dandelion, so I didn't even mention our adorable jack-o'-lanterns. This is an adorable kit. I will also get the ghost if I can. I really shouldn't, but I want the ghost too. Last year they also had a little devil, and I think there's a Frankenstein as well as part of this collection. So as many as I can talk myself into getting, I will absolutely purchase. So I love them all. I think they're so cute. So this was Witch's Wishes. I hope you all enjoyed this rather chaotic experience. I hope it wasn't too chaotic. I hope you all enjoyed this. If there's anything that you would like to see about this canvas that I didn't show you here, please let me know, and I will do my best to get you a better look. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you all have I hope you all have a safe and enjoyable day wherever you are, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye, everybody.